Hello friends, welcome to Prismatics online class. In our today's class, we are going to look at what question on the board. The question says the air bubble formed by explosion inside water performed an oscillation with a time which is what period t, which depends on pressure, density, and on energy due to explosion energy. What is the relationship between the period and what the pressure, density, and energy? Okay, solution solution what do? We have to link them together. Now T is directly proportional to what pressure, density, and what E. Now this T is equal to what, remove this proportionality, put constant into what P um density and what energy. But if we have this in form of this, can we have this as uh, uh, x, y, and z? Okay, now what do we have? We are going to look at the dimension of t into dimension of what, k. So dimension of what pressure was into x, and the dimension of what the density into y, and the dimension of what energy into what dimension of energy into what z. So I'm going to look for what x, y, what z. So that is thing. Okay, remember that dimension of what t period is equal to what t, which is this. Okay, what again? Dimension of it. We are going to look at the k, dimension of k. K is constant, which is what 1. Okay, now dimension of P, which is pressure, is the same thing as saying force over what area, and force over area is mass over mass times acceleration over what area. And then we have that uh, uh, dimension of acceleration is equal to what lt raised to power minus 2, and dimension of area is equal to what l. So this and this. Okay, having done that, the dimension of what pressure is equal to what mass, which is mass multiplied by acceleration t raised to power minus 2 all over what area is l raised to power 2. Okay, now dimension of pressure is equal to what, this will go up, we have it as m L multiplied by L raised to the power minus 2 T raised to the power minus 2. Now this we have as pressure. Dimension of pressure is equal to what? M L raised to the power minus 1 T raised to the power minus 2. And that is what? The dimension of pressure. Okay, now let's look at dimension. Dimension of what? Uh, uh, Density. Density is defined as what? Mass per what? Volume. And dimension of mass is equal to m. Dimension of volume is equal to what? L raised to the power 3. Then dimension of what? Density will be equal to what? Mass over what? Volume raised to the power 3. L raised to the power what? 3. Okay. L raised to the power 3. Now, which is the same thing as rho is equal to what? This climb up, we have it as m mass L raised to the power minus 3. So that is still very important, all this one. So now let's look at what? Energy. Dimension of energy. energy is defined as what? Force multiplied by distance, which is now, and dimension of a force we have, which is the same thing as saying what? Md. Okay, now energy is equals to m. Our acceleration is what? Lt raised to the power minus 2 multiplied by what? L. So what do we have? The dimension of energy is equals to m. L to L will give us L squared t raised to the power minus 2. So we have this thing. All these things is very, very important. And this one, very, very important. So let's go with it. Okay, now from this place we can now substitute them direct. We can substitute them from this equation. Let's just say equation star. So from this we can substitute direct. T is equal to what? Let's just say this one is 1. We don't have anything to do with it. So we have, what do we get? The dimension of this? Dimension of it is m. Dimension of pressure is m L raised to the power minus 1 T raised to the power minus 2. Close it. Let me solve this here. Now from this place we have the equation that says that T is equal to what? Pressure raised to the power x, density raised to the power y, and energy raised to the power what? Z. Now T is equal to, pressure is what? M L raised to the power minus 1 T raised to the power minus 2. Close it. Into what? X. Into what? We look for density. Density is what? M L raised to the power minus 3. Close it. Into what? Y. And we look for energy. Energy, what do we get? Energy. M L raised to the power 2 T raised to the power what? Minus 2. Close it. Into what? Z. Okay. Now what do? We need to expand this. We need to expand it. So what do we have here? T is equal to what? M times this, we are going to have M raised to the power x, L raised to the power minus what? X, T raised to the power minus 2x, into here M raised to the power what? Y, L raised to the power minus 3y, and here we have M raised to the power what? Z, L raised to the power what? 2z, and T raised to the power minus 2z. Okay, what do we do here? We collect like them. We pick one, mass. So from here, this is the same thing as saying mass raised to M raised to the power 0, L raised to the power 0, T raised to the power what? 1 is equal to. Now let me pick mass. By a lot of indices, you pick one, which is now x. You add up x plus y plus what? Z. So now we have M raised to the power 0 is equal to M raised to the power x plus y plus what? Z. So you can agree with me that this M will cancel out. We now have that x plus what? Y plus z is equal to 0. Call it equation 1. Now let's go to L. Pick L raised to the power 0. Is it equal to, pick your L? L, we have minus x. Where is our L again? Minus 3y. Where is our L again? Plus 2z. Now this L will cancel L. We have that minus x minus 3y plus 2z is equal to what? 0. Equation 2. Okay. equation 2. Now let's continue. Equation 2. So what do we have here? We now collect t raised to power 1. Is it equal to, now collect t together? We have t raised to power minus 2x. What another t? Do we have t here? No. We have t here, minus z. Minus 2z. This t will cancel this t. We have that minus 2x minus 2z is equal to what? 1. Call it equation 3. Okay, from this equation 3, we can make any one of them. Make us the subject of the formula. From equation 3, we have that minus 2x is equal to, this we cross the sign of quality. We have it as 1 plus 2 what? Z. Now divide both side by minus 2. Divide both side by minus 2. This will cancel. X is equal to minus 1 minus 2z all over what? 2. Call it equation 4. Okay. Now, from this place, we can wipe out the question. So from this, so we have this. From equation 1, we can solve. From equation 1, we can solve now. From equation 1, or pick equation 1. From equation 1, we have that x plus y plus z is equal to 0. When x is equals minus 1 minus 2z all over what? 2. Let's substitute it here. What do we have here? We have this in as, okay, we have this as this is minus 1 minus 2z over 2 plus y plus z, is it equal to 0? Now divide through, multiply through by what? 2. If 2 go to this, you cancel. We have minus 1 minus 2z, 2 times this plus 2y, 2 times this plus 2z, is it equal to 0? Okay, you can agree with me that minus 2z will cancel plus 2z. And we have minus 1 plus 2y equal to 0. Okay? Minus 1 equal to, minus 1 plus 2y equals to 2. 2y is equal to, minus we cross the sign of quality, which is 1. Divide both side by 2. Divide both side by 2. This will cancel this. Hence, y is equal to 1 over what? 2. Okay. From equation 3, from equation 2, we have minus x minus 3y plus 2z, is it equal to 0? Yes. Now whenever we see s, we call it what? Minus a, which is now minus into minus 1 minus 2z over 2 minus 3y plus 2z equal to 0. Open the bracket, we have 1 plus 2z over what? 2. Minus, into bracket, minus 3y plus 2z equal to 0. Okay. Now what do we have? Multiply everything by 2. We have 1 plus 2z minus 6y 2 times 3 minus 6y 2 times plus what? 4z equal to 0. Okay. What do we have to get? We have collection of like term. This to this, we have 1 plus 6z minus 6y equal to 0. When y equals 1 over 2. Now we have 1 plus 6z is equal minus 6 multiplied by 1 over 2 equal to 0. We have 1 plus 6z is a minus this will cancel this minus what? 3 equal to 0. Now 1 minus 3 will give us what? Minus 2 plus what? 6z equal to 0. Now what do we have? 6z equals to what? Equals to 2. So if 6z z is equals to 2, and divide both side by 6, divide both side by 6, this will cancel, this will cancel. Now hence z is equals to 1 over 3, and that is how to do it. Okay, now to get x, to get our x, we have succeeded in getting y 1 over 2, z 1 over 3. To get x, recall equation 4. X is equal to minus 1 minus 2 minus what? 2z over what? Over 2. When z equals to what? 1 over 3. Now substitute x is equal to minus 1 minus 2 multiplied by what? 1 over 3 all over what? 2. Now let's go. This is equal to minus 1 minus 2 over 3 all over what? 2. Now if you get the LCM of this, LCM give us 3. 3 times divide 1, which is minus 3. 3 to 3 minus what? 2 all over what? 2. Now what do we have here? This will give us minus 5 over what? 3 over what? Over 2. Mathematically, x is equal to minus 5 over what? 6. So if x is equal to minus 5 over 6, y is equal to 1 over 2, and z is equal to 1 over 3. So we have succeeded in getting our s, y, z. X, y, z. This is our y. And finally, what do we have? The relationship between them will be that T is equal to what? P, pressure raised to power what? What is our x? Our x is minus 5 over 6. And density is what? Y, 1 over 2. And the what? Energy is also 1 over 2. So that is actually, finally, we can have that K, this relationship, K into what? P raised to the power minus 5 over 6 into what? 1 over 2, and E into what? 1 over 2. And that is the relationship between them. Hence, that is the final solution. Thanks, and God bless you. Remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Prismatis Online Class, and follow me on Facebook, Prismatis Online Class. Like, share, and comment. Bye.